Okay. Yes!
Midnight Frights!
So it turns out the landlord is a mass murderer, and the tenant gets framed for all his crimes. Poor dude gets hanged and condemned to the prison graveyard.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, they always play the best movies when everybody's asleep. Oh hey, welcome to another edition of Midnight Frights. I'm Armstead Spotswood, and these knuckleheads are my friends, Marco and Polly.
We can see you.
As you may remember, not only do I live here in the historic Bird Theater, but I also built this famed movie palace during the War of Northern Aggression. It was intended for war-weary citizens to come and forget their troubles, take in a picture show, relax. Of course, movies hadn't been invented yet, so it was up to me to invent all movie cameras and direct, I guess, every movie picture ever made.
Which brings us...
No, Armstead Spotswood. Only you can be so brainless as to drop your guard tonight. It is I, Miss Armstead, who strikes you at your moment of glory. There will be no midnight frights tonight, or ever again!
Nice try, whoever you are. I had a feeling somebody would try to sabotage tonight's scream-spangled episode of Midnight Frights. Fortunately, I had my trusty pal Ski-Tour foolproof this broadcast.
Hey, Ski-Tour, or whatever.
This isn't the first time somebody's tried to stop an episode of Midnight Frights. In fact, it's kind of become a routine.
Sorry, son, but you forced my hand. Between the safety of this planet and my paternal happiness, I must choose my Mother Earth. Forgive me! When is Carol Omart gonna get here? I have a show to wrap up.
I guess we can all be friends after all.
It's time to untie me now. Funny, I've got a show to host. Girls, that's my funny bone. Good grief. How am I gonna get out of this one?
Who are you and what the heck is your problem with educational television?
Dude, that's your arch nemesis. He already told you that.
Among all the other reasons to hate you, you buried me alive the last time.
God, you're such a spaz.
What's the mad scientist get up?
This ain't no mad scientist costume. You need to have your eyes checked.
And that's actually a really good question. I'm wondering why we're dressed like this.
You see, I'm everyone's favorite science hero, Professor Spotswood. And as always with me, my sidekick, amigo, Ski-Tour. Now y'all put on your learning shoes, because we's a-going to science.
Now I'm really confused. Hey man, I don't know this guy. He kidnapped me from work using a fully functional musket.
Hey man, I told him it was real. They ain't laughing now.
What's going on here? I'm a little worried about you.
Yes, Armstead. What is going on here? Armstead, this doesn't look like your show at all.
You know you're right. Ski tour, you're free to leave. I need to do the shows myself.
So get your popcorn popped and your snacks snacked. We have a terrific movie for you tonight. Well, we have a movie for you tonight.
It's another self-cannibalizing episode of Midnight Frights. Get ready to have the unholy raviolis frightened out of you by tonight's feature, The Undertaker and his pals.
someday you are going to die. Oh, there's never been a devil like me. No, there ain't. Hereabout. Yeah, yeah, you can say that again.
She looks lovely lying there, doesn't she? I painted her myself.
Why did this have to happen?
Life is but a shadow through which we all must pass to reach that bright tomorrow.
Yes, but she's so young. Why did you come to the city? Why couldn't you stay home with your mommy?
Let's go home, Mother.
Wait. Let me kiss my baby.
Mr. Lamb, may I talk to you a moment alone, sir? I've always found it best to give my bill at this time. It helps take your mind off your bereavement. Grief therapy, as we call it in the industry.
$1,250.
Well, it's not our best funeral, but
$1,250.
See, you've forgotten your grief already.
You advertised $144.98, not $1,250.
But, Mr. Lamb, you don't expect to get a funeral like that for nothing. Why, the silk in that box is worth at least $144. And then there's the hearse, and then there's the flowers. Now, the flowers are a big item, and then the...
I won't pay any $1,250.
Oh, yes, you will, sir. You signed a contract. Or at least your wife did. Didn't you, Mrs. Lamb?
You're both horrible to talk about money at a time like this.
I earned my money, Mrs. Lamb. That girl of yours had her legs chopped off. How would you like to have to sew plastic legs on a cold corpse? Of course, I could have skipped the legs and given her a junior-length coffin. That would have been more economical, wouldn't it? And her throat. If you could have seen her throat.
Oh.
You'll pay.
We're talking about Midnighters. Hey y'all, it's Arms from Spotswood, your host of Midnight Frights, brought to you by your community idea station. And I'm so glad you're here because we got prizes for you guys. Prizes from the hearse of wonderful prizes.
That's right, Midnighters, there are prizes. We've got Midnight Frights t-shirts in Creature Green and Danger Yellow. Autographed photographs of Armstead Spotswood. The first person to call while the number's on the screen will receive autographed photographs of Armstead Spotswood. Stay tuned to find out what we'll give away next.
Harry,
Later, baby.
like my new dress?
Yeah.
And my hair? Do you like it better up?
Yes, it's very nice.
Harry, will you turn around and look at me?
Come on, honey. I've got lots of work. Come on.
Harry,
What?
why won't you marry me?
Honey, I can't even afford me.
But I'm going to jump out the window if you won't marry me.
Hey, Employment Bureau, would you please send me over a new secretary? Yeah, I have one that's about ready to leave. Thank you.
I hate you, Harry Glass. The boys do a great little business around here. You know who'd do a lot of good in this place? A white tornado.
You watch too much television.
You have any better idea?
Mm-hmm.
Spike, Doc, anybody around?
Oh, hiya, Mr. Glass. Spike will be with you in a minute.
That's what I like about this place. The service.
Don't pay attention to Doc. His mind is elsewhere.
Buried in those books they say he's always reading.
There's nothing wrong with studying.
According to the grapevine, he was kicked out of medical school because he was very, very weird. If you ask me what I think...
Ask you what?
What's Duncan Hines recommend in this food palace?
Specialty of the day. What'll it be?
I'll try the lamb.
You'll like it, baby.
My friends call me Anne. You may call me Miss Poultry.
Poultry? As in barnyard?
It's not that funny.
Okay. Chicken? I'll have a specialty, Spike.
Give me 2 orders.
2 orders of what? You didn't even tell him what we were ordering.
We don't have anything else. Hey, you read about that new murder? No, Sally Lamb? Yeah, that's a shame, real shame. I wonder if that was her father that came in the office today. I like to read things like that. Paper shouldn't print that stuff.
2 specials. Lamb's leg.
What's the drink? I'll have coffee.
I'll have a BM. Buttermilk.
Hey, Spike, what is this? Lamb. That's not lamb. Taste it again. No, baby. You taste it. Come on, honey. It's a bad joke. I'm sorry I brought you here.
This joint would give Mr. Clean nightmares.
Oh, chicken. You give the place a bad name.
You think so? Wait till I call the health inspectors.
You wouldn't do that. Come
Oh,
on.
wouldn't I?
Later. Good night, Miss Poultry.
Toby? Here, kitty kitty.
And we're back at the Bird Theater with your kooky pals, Dr. Gruesome, Skeeter, and your host, Armistead Spotswood. And we have one more surprise guest set to arrive. Can your heart take the shot? Midnight Frights!
Yeehaw! Very good. Nice to meet you, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm a huge fan of yours, and I've got an agenda. Not only do I want to be in a band with you and record an album, but once we do that, can we play it on your radio show, your new radio show?
You mean the radio show I do every Friday morning from 10 to 1 on WHAP 1340 AM?
That's the one.
Well, we may be able to do that. I'd I'd have to get it cleared through management.
You mean my plan wasn't good enough?
No, your plan was fine, but you have to run it by management, otherwise
Dude,
I'll let you know.
It's up to you to make me a star.
Oh, you're in trouble.
The Undertaker and his pals.
Here, Toby. Toby. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty. Toby. Toby.
Harry?
Yeah.
One of them was probably wearing this. Well, that doesn't give you much to go on. Makes the 5th murder we've had with these vicious mutilations of the body. But it's the first time there's been something to point us in any direction. There were 3 of them. We know their physical proportions by their boot prints. We know that they were riding motorcycles, and we know the kind of tires that were on the cycles. You can't go around checking every tire in the city. No, but we can send a description to all the shops. Come on, Harry, now you know the procedure. Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure you catch him. Well, it'd help if you could tell us something. I've already told you everything. I don't know anything. Now, Ann didn't have any enemies, and she didn't hang around the motorcycle crowd. I can't really tell you much more. She only hated one guy, and that was me. And she wanted to marry me. Crazy kid. I'm sorry, Harry. Me too. Well, if you hear of anything, you'll let me know, won't you? Sure. And I don't want you trying to take things into your own hands. No, I won't. But you will let me know if you hear anything. Sure. Thank you. Say, I want to hang around here a while and look around. Okay.
Who are you? Mr. March, your friendly Undertaker at your service.
Go away, Vulture. I don't need you.
Oh, but you do, sir. Yes, you do. Whether you want to admit it or not, you can't do without me. Now, something has to be done. And since this poor dead girl has no relatives, and since you are, were her employer.
How do you know?
It's my business to find out these things.
Well, or you might as well handle it. What's the difference?
Now you're talking. I do as good a job as anyone, and I don't mind saying that my services are far, far more complete. I handle everything right from the beginning to the end. Signed here.
How much?
$144.98.
98 cents?
Well, this is a very competitive business.
There's no price on these contracts.
Well, we do that. You know, sometimes there are a few extras. They don't amount to much.
Well, I'll just fill in. 144.98. No ups, no extras.
Mr. Glass, you are making a terrible mistake.
I'd better not be.
Doc and me were both awful sorry, Mr. Glass. Gee, who'd have thought? You and her were just in here a few hours before.
I'd sure like to get my hands on those bums.
If you find out anything, you let me know. Me and Doc. Doc! Mr. Glass is going to get the guys that killed his chick. If he needs any help, we're going to go help him, okay?
Spike.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a donut?
Doc, we got any donuts back there?
They haven't been delivered yet. Begin the operation. The scalpel is used to make a deliberate cut. The cut should be no longer than necessary, and yet not too short either. The cut should not be too short. Size and shape of the scalpels vary greatly, but regardless of the variation, the scalpel should always be sharp. What do you want?
I got your deliveries, man. Come on, open up.
All right.
How come you always lock this door? You afraid somebody gonna come in here and get you?
Just put him down over there.
What are you reading?
Surgery.
Oh, you're gonna operate on people?
Why not?
Well, no offense, man. Say, how come you never order any meat? So much vegetables like lettuce and celery and onions and ketchup.
Your company charges too much.
Oh, not any more than anybody else.
So I order from somebody else. Spread the business around, you know.
Who do you order your meat from?
That's none of your business. Why don't you just get out of here? I'm studying.
You know, my boss will make a good price on all meat, all aged.
We serve fresh meat.
What'll it be?
Well, let's see. I think I'll have the fried shrimp.
Sorry, we're out of fried shrimp.
Well, then, give me a hot dog.
Don't have any.
Well, what have you got?
We still have some leg of lamb. Or how about the specialty of the day?
All right, give me the chicken.
How would you like that order? Light meat or dark?
Breasts of chicken usually have light meat, don't they?
Got a point there.
What is this, candid camera or something?
No, sir.
I'll tell you what, instead of the chicken, give me a pie.
Big piece or little?
The whole pie. You have a box?
Yeah, sure. Come in, sir.
Well, I came to pay my last respects.
That's very thoughtful of you, sir. You are a very thoughtful man.
Cut the sarcasm. I'd like to see her, please.
She's behind the drapes, but,
What?
remember, sir, you wouldn't let me add a few little extras. With a little extra, I could have restacked her with foam rubber. Remember, sir, it was you who said, no ups, no extras. Our association doesn't approve of low-priced funerals, but when the needy need help, I always try to do what I can. Gratitude. That's what this world needs, is gratitude.
Hi.
Hello.
You are Harry Glass, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I thought so. You know, my sister told me you were very handsome. I told her I was going to work for you.
What kind of work do you do?
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
You tell me.
I'm a typist.
Oh.
Well, am I hired?
What's your name?
Call me Friday.
No, but what's your name?
Friday? My sister didn't tell me you were hard of hearing.
You're not one of those kooks, are you?
Silly. Do I look like I'm kooky?
No, I don't think you do.
Well, good. Now that we have that settled, do I get the job?
No, why don't you go downstairs and have some dinner, and when you get back, we'll talk it all over.
Well, that's a very good idea. You got any money, honey?
You bet.
Oh, you're a doll. See you later, boss.
Man, all jokes aside, here at Midnight Frights, we read all our fan mail. I am a man of truth.
One of the first projectionists here was a chap named Archibald Z. Merriweather. Archibald wore bolo ties. And tragically one night it got caught in the gears of the projector and the reel severed his head, launching it across the theater and smashing against the screen during Buster Keaton's screening of The General.
That's not a murder.
To this day, it was the most pathetic thing I'd ever seen in my life. And I wrote the script to Prometheus. As you know, the United States Declarations of Constitution says bills are illegal.
Exactly, you're so right.
Boy, you guys really do get fan mail, huh? That's pretty neat. I don't think I ever got any fan mail.
I've been recycling the same 6 made-up letters since 1987.
This one says it's an eviction notice.
Well, this might be pretty funny. Let's give this a try.
Oh, why would we want to do that to ourselves? These are letters from sicko people who stay up late watching horror movies.
Oh, I used to get fan mail from prison. It was from, like, pretty ladies.
No, we're not talking about that.
All right, let's read one. Dear Armistead, I want a Tor Johnson tattoo on my face, but my mom says I can't until I turn 14. What should I do? Your friend, Gymnasium. Okay, guy, what should Jim do?
Well, Jim, you can give yourself a tattoo on your face with a few simple household items. It'll show your parents that you're frugal and resourceful, and at the same time show the rest of the world that you're some kind of dangerous freak, kind of like a flag.
You could maybe try face painting. I used to be a show on Channel 8 where this guy did face painting, and it was horrible.
All right, let's read another letter here. Dear Armistead, I like a girl in my homeroom class, but she doesn't notice me. How should I approach a girl to make a good first impression? Is magic a good way to impress girls? Please say yes. My dad says I'm wasting my life.
What? Magic is never a waste of time.
Magic is fake. It's for losers. Science nerd is the way to go.
I used to do a magic act, but it was great. We pulled a hat out of a rabbit, but the rabbit died.
I can't believe they read my letter on TV. On Midnight Frights. It's all downhill from here. In fact, let's get back to our feature, The Undertaker and his pals.
Hello, baby. What can I do for you?
The question is, what can I do for you?
You mean it?
No. I just wanted to get your reaction. Say, is this place on Diners Club?
Ha, ha.
I'll have a hamburger.
Don't have any.
Well, I have a pain because I haven't eaten.
Who has a pain? The can, nurse.
Nurse? Say, what is this?
Didn't you say you have a pain?
In her belly.
Well, yes, but that's...
Get the patient ready for surgery while I scrub up.
I ripped her clothes off.
Oh, that's good thinking. You ready? My.
What's wrong with her?
Who knows? I'll explore. Scalpel. There, she's a fly. Get rid of it. What are you spraying her for?
Germs.
You didn't get rid of the fly. What is this? Deodorant? Check her respiration.
A-okay.
Nothing wrong so far. Isn't she beautiful inside? Where's the anesthetic?
Doc. Look.
Everything was going so well, too.
Right to the end. Pity.
Well, at least my operating technique is getting better, huh? Can't win them all. What are we going to do with her? See who it is.
Don't say it. What's he doing? Where's the rest of the girl?
In the back.
You're a couple of dirty double-crossers.
Why?
You agreed that I would get half, but we did this job alone. I could have used what you wasted. Remember, we specifically agreed that I could bury Doc's mistakes. I don't know what this world is coming to. A man can hardly make a living these days. No ups, no extras.
What happened to your head?
He shaved with that. Oh, shut up. I'll get sore. I'm sorry. I'm a little on edge with the end of the month coming and bills to be paid.
We won't let you down. Don't worry.
We'll help you. Tonight? Tonight.
road. I'm gonna stay in a little longer. Let yourself out. See you tomorrow, Rose. You know, you don't have to believe me, but I've made up my mind. I'm gonna quit next month. You know what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna get married again. Oh, I know. I'm a 3-time loser. But this time, it's gonna work. What do you think about that? Tempest? Rep?
Hello. Harry, I just want to let you know that we got a lead on the murders. One of them lost his license plate.
Well, who's it belong to?
The Undertaker from Shady Rest, Mr. Mort.
Ain't that something?
Well, you know him? Well, our men are going to pick him up. Say, maybe you can help us. Do you know who he associates with?
No, I don't, but I'll find out.
What happened to your license plate?
I lost it.
Where?
I don't know. Don't bother me with things like that. Now look at my neck.
Oh, great. What? The cops will find your license plate, then they'll find you with a bullet hole. Our goose will be cooked.
I'll have to operate.
Oh, no, you don't! No! Get him up on the table!
There's no time to operate anyway.
Why?
The cops will be around looking for him. We'll get rid of him fast.
Where? Turn on me, will you? No, I know you aren't.
He was a lousy nurse anyhow.
Fellas! I was only kidding, fellas! Come on! Fellas! Fellas, now! Fellas! No! 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 Fellas! No! No, fellas! Fellas! No! No! No, fellas! I was only kidding! Fellas! Please! Fellas!
Kelly's Pool Hall.
Charlie the Stoolie, please.
No, he ain't here.
Well, would you tell him Harry Glass is calling?
Oh.
Hey, Charlie. Listen, I need some information. Can you tell me who Mort the Undertaker hangs out with?
Guy Shady Rest? Just a minute. Know those two nuts who run the Greasy Spoon?
Yeah.
They're the ones.
Thanks, Charlie.
What? Doc! Don't do it! Don't do it! We've been friends a long time! This'll be the end of our friendship! Don't do it!
It'll be painless if we dunk you fast.
No! No, don't do it!
Then we'll dunk you slow.
No! No!
Be quiet or you'll wake the neighbors.
What a noise he made.
He was a bad sport, if you ask me.
Turn out the lights and let's be scarce for a while.
Man, we are really changing some lives. I can feel it. Let's read one more letter.
Wait, you can read?
Dear Armistead, I want to be a big-time movie director like you one day. I want to make movies and be rich and powerful. I want fame and respect that only a career in the arts and entertainment industry can get me. What should I do to start in the industry? Your biggest fan, Richard Cheney.
All right, Mr. Cheney. Let me tell you how I helped a young man's dreams come true.
The year was 1973. I was a young auteur looking to get my first film produced. It was that afternoon meeting where I got into bed with a charlatan and sealed our fates.
I don't understand why we have to meet the director of our film in a bar.
Chill out, Poe. People meet in bars all the time. It's the 70s. Get with it. Don't ruin this for us this time.
This time? What are you trying to say?
Edgar, some people think you're a little uptight and intense sometimes. Can you tone it down just this once?
Oh, I see. Now I get it. Now I understand. Just because I have a little bit of charisma. I don't want the director of our film, which I wrote, my material, to be a bar bum.
Great time for cold feet, Poe. Why don't you waddle back to Baltimore on that ass you rode? There he is. Be cool, be cool. Be cool, be cool. I remember the stink on his breath, promising so much.
And then I looked him in the eye and I said, because on the other end of this hole is my milking machine. It's set for 10 gallons.
Darmestead, thanks for good meetings with
Sure, y'all have a seat. I'm sorry, but I haven't got time to direct your script. I'm set to direct a Broadway musical about a superhero spider guy. It's real high art. Sorry to waste your time.
This will be our company's first picture. It's going to be a classic. The script's that good. I'm not taking no for an answer today. This is the budget.
It's in the movie!
So why didn't the son go to college?
I don't know. Why?
Because it already had 1,000,000 degrees.
Right? No?
I'm Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, I'm going to be the lead female for this movie, so you two cows can go home.
I don't think so, honey. Once the director sees my acting skills, I'll get the lead. But I'm sure somebody can play the crypt ghoul.
Oh, I hate to ruin this little cat fight, but plans have changed.
You're not exactly what the script calls for, are you? Or have you even read the script?
Can you even read?
Script? Please. You ladies don't think Armistead's critically acclaimed feature, I'll come up with the title later, was nailed down to silly little things like schedules, budgets, and scripts? Wait, are you saying this is gonna go terribly wrong for Edgar Allan Poe and his friend?
Wait, are you saying that Armistead isn't 100% on the up and up and maybe shouldn't be trusted at all? Wait, are you saying that the whole motion picture industry is just a corrupt machine that feeds off the souls of naive dreamers?
Are you saying that free will is a myth to protect us from the maddening knowledge that we're careening helplessly into an abyss?
I'm not saying that. Who wants to hear another joke?
Sir, I am an artist. Any simpleton can fashion a narrative together on film. Our quiver is not pointed to lull the unwashed masses with a vapid spectacle of lights. No. We aim to create a mood of fear that will haunt the hearts of our audiences and drive them to buy lights-up shirts. Can't you do this?
I built the Bird Theater with my own 2 hands. No big deal. And nobody had anything good enough to show in my theater, so I invented motion pictures. You want this. We are about to make film history, Edgar Allan Poe.
Come on, man. They won't respect us unless we do whatever they say. Poe! 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 That night, we signed the contracts, and we stayed in that bar for 3 months. We blinded our senses to the horror that our lives would become. Filming took 4.5 years and 500-odd jumpsuits. Armistead eventually replaced the entire cast with Japanese actors, drained our bank accounts, and released the film with the title Space Attack.
Hey, listen, you guys. Hey, shh. I'm talking. I love you guys. You guys are great. You guys are. I feel like I can share this with you. Have you ever sat in the middle of the night and, look up at the sky and you see all these stars? These stars are like gigantic suns, right? But they're so big, but you still can't see anything because it's dark. You ever wondered why that happens? No, seriously, listen to me. Shh. You listen to me. You ever wondered why that happens? I think it's because they're so far away that you could just see a twinkle. That's what I think. You guys.
If it wasn't for me, there would be no Edgar Allan Poe.
The Undertaker and his pals.
You take long lunch hours.
I'm not Friday, Mr. Glass.
Well, who are you then? Queen of Sheba?
I'm Thursday. Friday's my sister.
We're identical twins.
Where is she?
Oh, why? I don't know. I thought you did. That's why I've been following you. You know, Friday's a kook, and she needs a chaperone. Are you sure you don't know what's happened to her?
Yeah, I'm afraid I do. Come on, let's get out of here.
Where are we going?
Well, you're going home.
Oh, but I can't.
Why not?
Well, I told my mother I was spending the night with a girlfriend, but my girlfriend's out of town.
Well, you can stay at my place.
Well, thank you.
Are you sure you're not Friday?
Detective Jennings?
Oh, Johnny, this is Harry Glass. I have some information for you.
Shoot.
The Undertaker's pals are the two guys that have the cafe near my place.
What, the Greasy Spoon?
The evidence is inside.
Where are the suspects?
Well, they're out for the evening. They open up at 7 o'clock in the morning, so you can find them there then.
Thanks.
Tell Friday about a strong, good-looking man, and off she goes. You know, Harry, you can't be a playboy all your life. This girl must have hurt you, but I won't. Golly, it's 3:45. Well, I guess I'm ready to turn in. Harry, you sleeping? Hey, Harry, wake up. Harry?
What happened?
We're out of gas.
Oh, anybody but you and I wouldn't believe it.
I'll be right back.
Now all I need is a match.
I'm sorry, Thursday. Those goons got your sister.
Why, those dirty, rotten... Oh, I could just tear them apart with my bare hands.
Two of them are dead. Yeah. Mort's gonna get his. I'll see.
Thank you.
Don't make them like Harry anymore.
Well, it's finally over.
I hope so. We don't need any unnecessary violence in this world. Nature makes enough of its own. Still, a certain amount of evil always creeps in. And we must just strike it down.
There's a party and all the chicks are there. I ain't the kind of fella just to stand around and stare. 'Cause I believe in action, my soul is pleasure bent. And though I dig the chick I pick, it's never permanent. Oh, I cut in, I cut up, and cut out. Yes, he do, he really do. Oh, there's never been a devil like me. No, there ain't. Hereabout. You can say that again. But when a girlie rolls her eyes at me, I never miss my opportunity. Oh, I cut in, and I cut up, and cut out. Ever ready, there's no one more alert. I don't need any coaxing when the chicks begin to flirt. I don't care if they're skinny or fat or short or tall. It really makes no difference, 'cause I love to love 'em all. Oh, I cut in, and I cut up, and cut out. Yes, he do, he really do. Oh, there's never been a devil like me. No, there ain't. Hereabout.
It's Midnight Frights with your unorthodox host, Armistead Spotswood. He hasn't been doing too much hosting tonight.
The movie's been playing this entire time, and he hasn't bothered hosting a show once.
So the film is actually running.
So I can't believe you do a show like this. We didn't do it like this at Channel 8.
Well, Channel 35 is actually on a pirate ship.
Yeah, that's why I got an eye patch. I'm a pirate. Or a ballerina. I'm not quite sure this week.
Support public broadcasting.